OKC, KFC, UFC, Lakers in 5. Guys, this is Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Lakers versus the Thunder tonight. Guys, what a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. I did not expect them to go into OKC, the number one seed in the Western Conference, the best team in the West, go in there and beat them like it was nothing. Guys, what a blowout win for the Los Angeles Lakers. They silenced the Thunder tonight, or the afternoon. By the time you guys are watching this, I am going live later than it was before the game started. So my apologies ahead of time, but I did my best to give my reaction and my thoughts about the Lakers and their big win tonight on the road against one of the top teams in the Western Conference, in the Thunder, the number one seed in the Western Conference. And you never know, I'm not going to say this. I mean, this is Shannon Sharp talking and him saying the Lakers in 5 and OKC, KFC, UFC type of talk. But I'm here to say this. The Lakers versus OKC Thunder in the Western Conference Finals could be a reality, and this is the glimpse of what we can see from this Lakers team when they put their minds together, when they have a good shooting night, when they have all players playing in a good rhythm, playing their role, everything across the board. If they play like this against them, there's a guaranteed chance the Lakers will win the West. And, you know, guys, it's just a possibility. And I know I'm probably overreacting, you know, when it comes to the Lakers tonight beating the Thunder, but it is something to overreact because they're able to do it. And the fact that because of the great shooting night from all of our players, now it could be an outlier. It could be because, you know, guys, even though the Lakers do have the capability of becoming a really good shooting team, they have some concepts throughout their games where they don't make shots and they don't go in half the time. So this could be an outlier game. But at the same time, I mean, the Lakers are capable of going against any team in the West unless they put their minds to it and they're able to pull it off. And that's what we saw tonight from this Lakers team when it comes down to it, guys. I was impressed. I was impressed all across the board when it came to the Lakers stats of tonight's game when it comes all said and done. And just seeing the comments coming in from Daniel. Welcome to the live stream, Daniel. Really appreciate you joining. Nuggets Warriors lost, thank God. That's great news. Great news for the Lakers standpoint. The Lakers needed to win tonight against the Thunder, where all expectations and betting odds were against them. I think the Thunder were a 9-point favorite going into the game, and the Lakers proved all the betting odds, the doubters, wrong tonight when it came to beating the Thunder tonight, or the afternoon, excuse me. I keep saying tonight because I'm used to the Lakers playing afternoon games night games, whatever you want to call it. So this is good news right there. And Daniel, thank you for telling me that because I wasn't really following, you know, the Nuggets and the Warriors game. So it's good that they lost tonight because it gives the Lakers a bit of an edge. With 4 games left remaining of the NBA season, this gives the Lakers a bit of a wiggle room, excuse me, to, you know, if they somehow go into Tuesday's matchup again against the Thunder in OKC and they end up losing, it won't hurt the Lakers because they will still be the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. So it's good news for the Lakers and good news that the Nuggets lost tonight and the Warriors lost tonight when it comes to the standings in the Western Conference. So this is good news. Now the Lakers have 4 games left. They face OKC again on Tuesday, and they will face the the Dallas Mavericks on Wednesday. And then they have, I believe, the Houston Rockets. I believe they have the Houston Rockets left, and then they have the Portland Trailblazers as their last game of the season. So predict how the Lakers are. If they're able to beat the Thunder again, that would be awesome. If they beat the Dallas Mavericks, which should be a possibility, even though the Dallas Mavericks, they have a 3-game bye day. What's the word for it? They have 3 days off with no games. So that's, I guess they're going to be 100% ready to go to face the Lakers in Dallas. But you never know. Things may be different. Maybe the Lakers will show up in that game, especially Luka against his former team, and we'll let it up potentially. But it is a back-to-back game on the road, though. So that is going to be pretty tough on the Lakers if that becomes a reality. So if they don't win that particular game. But I mean, the Lakers are on the track to potentially get 50 wins under their belt at the end of the season if things go right. And if they somehow lose to the Thunder but are able to beat the Dallas Mavericks and the Portland Trailblazers and the Houston Rockets again, then it could be a possibility, and the Lakers could go with the 50-win season under their belt at the end of the season. So that could be a possibility. But at the same time, good news here. Thank you, Daniel, for putting it out there. It's good news for the Lakers because there's a bit of a wiggle room for the Lakers to either drop a game or somehow just be manageable to still stay within the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. And guys, you have no idea how close the Lakers are with other teams in the Western Conference from the number 3rd seed all the way down to the 8th seed. The loss columns for all of those teams are tied with the Lakers or close to the Lakers. Lakers have 30 losses, with the rest of them having 31, 32 under their record, with 4 games left remaining of the NBA season. So this is just good news for the Lakers, honestly. Good news for the Lakers that they won this game tonight against OKC. And the good news is that the Nuggets and the Warriors lost their game tonight against their own respected teams in this matchup today. So good news for the Lakers, for sure. Go Lakers, great win. Absolutely, it was a great win, a much-needed win, and a surprising win when it comes all said and done. Absolutely, Daniel. Absolutely. Before I get into the team stats and everything what we saw tonight from this Lakers game, please be sure to like this live stream. And of course, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. Guys, I really appreciate all the love, support. And guys, go check out my YouTube shorts and all of my reels that I just uploaded today about Shannon Sharp and his OKC, KFC, UFC, Lakers in 5 video. Go check it out. I uploaded it all across social media. So the links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers team stats of tonight's win when it comes all said and done. And look at this, guys. Look at it. It is something to behold. The Lakers balled out tonight against the number 1 team in the Western Conference in the OKC Thunder. They went out there and put a statement on the number 1 seed in the Western Conference when it comes all said and done. I mean, talk about the motivation, the passion that we saw from the Lakers tonight. I mean, they really wanted to make a statement tonight against this OKC Thunder and just the Western Conference in general. I mean, looking at the player of the game goes to Luka Doncic tonight, guys. And I have to say his scoring was the main factor throughout the game, really. I mean, the Lakers had a big momentum going into the first half, and it just continued on after the fact, the third, the fourth quarter. I mean, they were just flying by the OKC Thunder, who surprisingly, I thought they were going to have a much better performance in this game due to losing to the number 2 seed in the Western Conference in the Houston Rockets. And I thought, hey, they're going to take their anger out on the Lakers, and they will potentially win that matchup, that particular day today. So, but unfortunately, the Lakers saw through it and say, nope, this is your opportunity to lose tonight. So, and that's what we saw tonight from this Lakers team. All thanks to Luka Doncic tonight with 30 points out there tonight when it comes all said and done. He had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and managed to give us 5 of 11 from the 3 and went 11 of 20 from the field. So great night for Luka Doncic. He was all over the place, and his skill set and his speed. And, guys, I just saw a comment, and I think it was Ghetto Rabbit. He commented on one of my, I think it was the reel that I uploaded on YouTube. He's basically said, I forgot what it was, but it was like fat Luka, something, something. And then he said Lakers in 5. And that's basically what we saw. I mean, you didn't see no, what's the word that Dallas Mavericks owner said? He had no work ethic or something like that. I'm not sure what it was. He was fat and everything like that. Drinks a lot, that type of feel that we all heard during the trade after it happened. We didn't see that tonight. He was on a whole different level, especially facing the MVP candidate in Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So, it was a matchup to behold. And the fact that the Lakers did not allow Shea to make any free throws in the game, man, that just tells you the Lakers' defensive ability tonight was on a whole different level. Sure, they were great offensively, but they were also dominant on the defensive side of the ball, and that's what they needed going into this game. I mean, we all know the Thunders are good when it comes to shooting. They're good when it comes to the being like 6th in the NBA in offensive efficiency. So, but also they're good at playing defense as well. And the Lakers wanted to take that opportunity tonight and went all in on the defensive, ability tonight when it came down to it. I mean, they were playing great defensively, guys, when it comes all said and done. And most of that came from Dorian Finney-Smith. Now, obviously, when you see the stat boards, what he put up, it's amazing for sure. But when you actually see him playing in the game defensively, he was all over the place, helping the Lakers on the defensive side of the ball and stopping OKC on the defensive side. So give credit where credit is due when it comes to Dorian Finney-Smith, guys. He was playing great defensively along with Jared Vanderbilt as well. And just everyone across the board, they showed up defensively. And that's what they need to do when it comes to facing a team like OKC, especially Tuesday. I think there's going to be some redemption coming to the Lakers this time around, on Tuesday against OKC. And they're going to get the revenge on the Lakers for sure. So my hope is that everyone shows up in that particular matchup on Tuesday again. And with Gabe Vincent, Dorian Finney-Smith, everyone, even Jordan Goodwin, who obviously made a huge presence in this game defensively for us when it comes all said and done. And, obviously when it came to Jared Vanderbilt as well. So everyone needs to show up for sure, especially when it comes down to the shooting efforts that we saw from this Lakers team. As a team, they shot 55% from the 3. Now, guys, as I said, it could be an outlier. There's no doubt about it. There's a possibility that this Lakers team, they just had a great shooting night and their shots were going in. And that's the main reason why they let it up with a blowout performance on the offensive side, even though I believe the Lakers played better and much, convincingly on the defensive side of the ball when it comes down to it. So that's just my personal opinion when it comes down to it. But they're great offensively as well. So good credit, guys, to everyone for stepping up in this game. And my hope is that they will continue to do so with this 4 games left of the season. The Lakers have to play their best basketball. It's just 4 games. They need to play their heart out when it comes to these 4 games. After that, you can take a week off. That's basically what the Lakers have, because there's the play-in, and the Lakers are not within the play-in anymore. They're actual playoff teams. So they have to keep this momentum, go into every single game like it's their last, and just show what type of teamwork, type of effort that we saw tonight, and hopefully go into these 4 games with commitment and just continue to win. And then after that, take a week off, all right? Take a rest, practice a bit, half days, whatever you need to do to be at 100% for the postseason. So that's my hope. Just go directly and to the finish line with a good record and a good situation within the standings with the third seed, which is a good opportunity where Lakers want to be at when it comes to all said and done. So that's my hope for the Lakers at the end of these 4 games left of the NBA season, for them to really finish hard with convincing fashion when it comes to all said and done. Let's continue on with the Lakers tonight. Obviously, when you look at Austin Reeves tonight, he really had also a good night as well. He had 20 points, had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He shot very well tonight. He shot 50%. I think he was like, other than Dorian Finney-Smith, he was like our second best shooter tonight. And then there was Gabe Vincent as well. So overall, this Lakers team shot very well tonight when it comes all said and done. But Austin Reeves really showed up to help out the Lakers in this game, and especially just the combinations of Luka and him really is amazing to watch. And it's just awesome to see these guys really vibing with one another, and it's just showing that they have some really good work ethic when it comes down to their ability offensively, and it's just amazing to behold when it comes to these guys playing very well defensively, offensively throughout the game when it comes all said and done. So 20 points, 5 of 8 from the 3. Great job out there from Austin Reeves. LeBron James tonight had 19 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds, 1 steal. I think he had a really good night, solid night. He did shoot 1 3 tonight, so I guess you could say he was more focused on the paint, going 9 of 16 from the field out there tonight and being the good playmaker tonight. So great night, a solid night for LeBron James with 19 points. Rui Hachimura had 11 points out there tonight, guys, with 7 rebounds, went 2 of 6 from the 3. And then you have Jackson Hayes, who had 7 points, 5 rebounds out there tonight. So great effort defensively for Jackson Hayes. And guys, I don't know if you all noticed, but every single Laker on this roster in this game tonight were all in the pluses. They played great on the plus side, none on the negative side. They all showed their A game in this game when it came down to it. So great job out there from all of our Lakers when it comes to the plus and negative column, where all of them were in the plus with their efforts tonight. So great job out there from all of our Lakers tonight, especially from our second unit. Dorian Finney-Smith, he played his role out there tonight, guys. 14 points, 7 rebounds out there tonight, went 4 of 5 from the 3 and went 4 of 5 from the field. So he was great offensively for us, but also defensively, as he's such a two-way guy that he can play multiple positions and multiple ends of the floor when it comes to offense and defense ability out there tonight. So great job out there for Dorian Finney-Smith. Gabe Vincent had a solid night, 12 points. He was great when it came to his shooting out there tonight, guys. Went 4 of 7 from the 3. And I don't know if you guys saw it. I think all of you all saw it by now. The amazing pass from Luka to Gabe Vincent for 3. Luka magic. Oh, man, we're going to see that more than ever throughout this postseason and even throughout his NBA career as a Los Angeles Laker, guys. I mean, he's going to be that type of Luka magic where he just gives amazing passes to certain players for 3 and it goes in. It's just an amazing type of situation where it's just something to behold and watch and to admire, because he is that good when it comes to his passing ability and the ability to really give a pass in key moments, key situations, and the player will make it go in. So that's what we saw tonight. That was an amazing pass by Luka to Gabe Vincent in the game tonight. Great job for them. Like I said, Jordan Goodwin had a solid night. And then we look at the rest of the Lakers tonight. Most of them played through garbage time because it was already a blowout game anyway. So it was a good team effort, guys. I was just so impressed by this Lakers team when it came down to it. It was just an awesome performance by this Lakers team when it comes all said and done. I was just so impressed, guys. I did not expect the Lakers to win. And I saw in my comment section in my posts that I put up on the community tab, that everyone on that comment section were saying a little nervous, a little bit scared. I think Laker fans were expecting the Lakers were going to lose because, again, it's against the number one seed. They're on a hot run. Analytics, like Kendrick Perkins, is raving about the OKC Thunder, and yet they forgot about what Shannon Sharp had to say a couple of months ago when it came to the Lakers facing OKC. And the old saying goes, classic, really, is OKC, KFC, UFC. Lakers in 5. It was an amazing type of statement. Sure, it was funny, but a reality hit is that the Lakers were able to do it, and they able to make that type of quote a reality. And it actually happened tonight. And I'm so glad that they made that statement, what they did tonight against OKC. My hope is they will do it again on Tuesday, but we just have to wait and see. Now they have until Tuesday to potentially do it again, but we just have to wait and see, hopefully. And my hope is that the Lakers will potentially just focus on these 4 games left of the NBA season to, just have a huge drive with these 4 games left, play their best Lakers basketball as much as they can, reach to the end of the finish line, and then you have 1 week off. That's just the only thing that they need to do. Just 1 week off. They're able to potentially just be 100% ready to go for the postseason. I mean, my hope is that they just keep that drive with 4 games left of the remaining of the season. A schedule that could be a bit of a stressful one. Like I said, they face OKC on Tuesday, then they face the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas in a back-to-back. So that is a situation where some of our players could be tired. And then there is the Houston Rockets, where I'm not sure if the Lakers will sit out the Lakers or some of our starters, whatever, maybe the last game of the season, but that could be a likelihood, possibility. But we just have to wait and see. And like Trevor Lane said, I was listening to his, live stream after the game, and he, like most people, like myself, I want the Lakers to stick it out. I want them to finish hard with the 4 games left of the season and just be in a good situation within the standings and have a good record so they can stay within the 3rd seed in the Western Conference and have home court advantage and just be in a good situation till they face someone, whoever it is, with the 6th seed in the Western Conference. It could be the Warriors. It could be the Memphis Grizzlies. Like I said, guys, the wins and loss column on the Lakers resume is between the 3rd all the way down to the 8th. So God forbid, if somehow the Lakers go on a losing streak, it really, really will hurt them because they could go falling down to the 8th seed, the 6th seed, 7th seed, whatever they need to be. They could be a play-in at the end of the season if they screw up in these 4 games. So just saying, you can disagree with me. The Lakers should rest their players. No, they have to play all of their great basketball with 4 games left remaining of the season so they can be in a good situation in the Western Conference with the 3rd seed and rested up. Or no, after that, they can rest up and be ready to go for the postseason, whoever they'll be facing in the postseason when it comes all said and done. So that's my hope. That's my hope, hopefully, going into the postseason and these 4 games left remaining of the NBA season when it comes all said and done. That's my hope. All right, let's read some of these comments before I end this live stream. And right away, see, this was the comment that I was mentioning in my live stream, and Get a Rabbit right away puts it. Fat Luka, drunk Luka, lazy Luka, Lakers in 5. So that was the one I was mentioning before, guys. So thank you, Get a Rabbit, for clarifying your comment. I saw your comment on one of my posts on the community tab, or it was probably on that Shannon Sharp reel. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, just go check it out. And if you're not, it's probably on my social media site, so you guys can check it out. So yeah, I love it. I'm probably going to leave this up, but I've got to read some of your other comments here, Ghetto Rabbit. So let's read some more here. Highly functional, fat, lazy, drunk. Yeah, I mean, that's the type of deal, right? I mean, I can't believe that there was that narrative out there. I mean, this was Luka Doncic we're talking about, a guy who is a generational talent, and he was getting these type of trashy, low-class comments from the Dallas Mavericks organization, the ownership, and basically, just trashing a guy that honestly, made your franchise so much better to watch now when he was on the team. I mean, after Dirk, when it comes all said and done. So it just amazes me. It amazes me that he was getting these type of criticism. And this is the same guy who's been averaging 20, 30 points per game, shooting lights out with the ball and, playing, grabbing rebounds, throwing out assists with those magic arms of his. I mean, the guy is just so gifted and he's getting that type of crap. I mean, that's such motivation for him to go all in into the postseason and win a championship for the Los Angeles. Like, just basically rubbing in the Dallas Mavericks organization's face, the ownerships in their faces with that ring, that championship, if the Lakers are able to go all out all the way through the NBA Finals and whoever they will face in the NBA Finals, whether it's the Boston Celtics or the Cavaliers, whatever it is, who they face. Just do that type of mentality and just achieve the goal and win a championship. I mean, that's my hope. Hopefully, the Lakers have it their way in the postseason, where they're at within the standings. I mean, it's a good situation. And if they can pull out the same performance like they did tonight against OKC, they can do it again when they face them in the Western Conference Finals when it comes all said and done. So that's my hope. That's my hope for sure when it comes all said and done. So without a doubt. Luka and AR-15 make great passers. Yeah, absolutely they do, especially Luka. And surprisingly, Austin Reeves, I mean, this guy really is become like a big focal point, X factor for this Lakers team. You can call him the third option. You can call him the second option. Hell, half the time he's more of a one option for the Lakers. When LeBron or Luka are not showing up, he steps up to the plate and puts up big numbers and scoring numbers. I mean, just a couple of days ago, he scored 30. I mean, the guy has been averaging 20 points per game, and now you guys can see his record tonight, or no, this season, excuse me. It's all career highs, throughout the board. I mean, the guy has been averaging 20 points per game this season. So kudos to Austin Reeves. This guy has been on a whole different level since the Luka trade, and he's been, dominating ever since, averaging 20 points, 30 points per game, and it's just amazing to watch. Amazing to watch, and I'm rooting for him. And the combinations of Luka and Austin Reeves is really working wonders on this Lakers team in the chemistry that they bring to the table. So my hope is that they continue this going into the postseason, hopefully. And there's no doubt in my mind they're going to be, for sure, the chemistry is going to be very strong going into the postseason. And my hope is that LeBron James get back to his normal self, because you can tell that he's still dealing with an injury of his. It could be that groin that he's dealing with, and he's just playing through it carefully. That's why you kind of see him not averaging big numbers and taking over games and that type of feel. So you can just tell. You can tell that something's wrong with LeBron. But my hope is, that's why I hope that the Lakers will potentially, with these 4 games left, just play as hard basketball as you can and just have that 1 week off after the regular season and just rest up. And I think that's what LeBron needs. He needs to rest up when it comes all said and done. If he just rests up, he'll be ready to go for the postseason, in my opinion, when it comes all said and done. But yeah, great night for Luka and Austin Reeves tonight. Perkins is Charles Barkley retarded. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, those two guys, they're such a they're such a laughing joke of the sports media when it comes all said and done. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, these guys, they're just there for entertainment. Same goes with Stephen A. Smith. I mean, these guys are just big, loud mouth, sports analysts that half the time they bring out the facts, but half the time it's more of a yelling type of situation and going back and forth type of feel. Um, Even though Shannon Sharp is kind of like the same thing, but still the guy is hilarious. I love to listen what he has to say. So compared to Stephen A. and especially Kendrick Perkins, I mean, I don't even like to listen to Kendrick Perkins half the time because I don't know, he just sounds really, I don't know. There's a word for it, but I just don't want to bring it up. So when it comes all said and done, and I think maybe Get a Rabbit puts it very well. Just a bunch of retarded uh, analysts that just don't know what they're talking about, especially Charles Barkley. I mean, he's already a hater, Laker hater anyway. So there's no doubt about it. This guy is just a special person when it comes all said and done. Just for show when it comes to their sports analytics. They're great players. They were great players during their time. But when it comes down to analytics, they're complete annoying people on TV. That's just my personal opinion when it comes down to that. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm going to end this live stream. I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. And thank you for joining me on this live stream, even though this game was an afternoon game. So again, I thank you so much for joining me from Daniel and Ghetto Rabbit. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And all of you for watching. And my hope is, and I'm going to reiterate, I can't even say it. In conclusion of my analysis tonight, was that the Lakers, 4 games left, finish hard, show some teamwork, show some effort like you did tonight, and just finish strong. Just finish strong on this 4 games left. Be in a good situation within the standings. The 3rd seed is the way to go, where you want to be at the end of the day. And my hope is that they just finish hard and then go into at the end of the season and just go into this postseason with 1 week off and just rest up, train, whatever you need to do to get ready for the postseason and be ready to go for the postseason. And that's my hope, hopefully, going into the postseason with the Lakers being in number 3rd seed in the Western Conference and be ready to go whoever they'll face in the postseason with that 6th seed in the Western Conference. And it could be any of those teams down below. It could be the Warriors. It could be the Memphis Grizzlies, which should be a dream matchup for the Lakers in the first round, in my opinion. Or it could be Minnesota Timberwolves. You never know. The Warriors, even though they are a team to be reckoned with, I think the Lakers are capable of beating them. But, my hope is that everyone shows up like they did tonight against OKC. So it depends. It depends on how things will end at the end of the season because it's all up in the air at this point. We already know where the Lakers are going to end up being in the Western Conference. It could be the 3rd seed. It could be the 4th seed at the end of the day. Or you never know. Maybe the Houston Rockets will lose these 4 games left remaining of the season, and the Lakers could get bumped up with the 2nd seed. But, we just have to wait and see. But at the end of the day, in conclusion, finish hard in these 4 games left remaining of the season and be confident of doing it with the determination and just to work your butt off to just have a 1 week off after the fact and be ready to go for the postseason when it comes all said and done. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Once again, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, I'm also on TikTok and Threads. The links to my social media sites will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. hit that notification bell. Once again, I want to thank Daniel and Ghetto Rabbit for you guys' comments on here. Really good engagement type of talk that we had on here. Once again, I really appreciate it. And good night to you, Ghetto Rabbit. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And absolutely, it's good night for the Lakers for sure because of the Warriors and Nuggets losing tonight, like Daniel put it in the beginning of this live stream. So thank goodness for that. So like, because now the Lakers are in a good situation of if they lose one of the games for one of those 4 games, the Lakers are still in good hands if they just win the rest of them. If they lose on Tuesday, it won't hurt the Lakers within the standings, but still, it is a possibility that now if they lose that game on Tuesday, the Lakers have to win those 3 games left remaining after the Tuesday's game with convincing fashion so they can be in a good situation with that 3rd seed at the end of the season. So that's my hope. That's my hope. The Lakers get that 3rd seed at the end of the day. Hopefully they achieve it very, very soon. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.